Morning. I think in everything I do from now, I'll just kind of take a medical approach. You identify a problem and you talk about it a little bit, and then you come up with some prescriptions to do something about it. Today, we see the obvious that our democracy is just coming apart. And so let's see some of the simple things we can do. Try to avoid the traditional things we've been doing because they haven't worked. So I'll be doing that. The problem I'm going to look at today is the catastrophic decline of democracy. We're basically become a plutocracy, or you might call it a lobbyocracy. And we want to come up with things that'll stop it, and simple things. I'll come up with a very simple thing. You just realize that core voters that have been brainwashed are making all the rules, and you just need a lot more of the middle of the road people who just have some decent approach, but don't really know who to put it for. And so, yeah, how about doing this? Let's pay everybody who votes in the senatorial and congressional elections, the whole thing, every 2 years, $100. Bribe them. It's a bribe. And it'll be expensive, but it's really worth it. And just send it to them. And the cost of doing that is about $1 per person. And who will they use it? They'll use it on themselves. They've done the right thing. And it'll even out the money situation a little bit. A little bit's okay. We don't have to have everything hierarchical. So that's one. Give everybody $100 and maybe link that in with electronic methods of getting the issue about false registration, improper voting, getting vote suppression. Let's maybe get that in and get it part of one great big process to allow the people's voice to be heard. Another niche thing is, in South Africa, there was a simple method of suppressing people. You made sure they didn't have the vote. And, we have this niche problem of felon disenfranchisement. Here are people who have had the worst deal from the government. They should have a chance to say something about it. So let's enfranchise felons. Another thing is, let's allow legislatures to hide a little bit from their sponsors. So this is a kind of a game changer, and it sounds kind of weird, but every state can get this going. The federal government can get that going. And you basically have your legislation that you're looking at, and you get 2 votes. One vote is right that in the open. You vote for a certain measure. Your lobbyist who owns you knows you may come through on that. So he'll continue to own you, and he'll continue to pay you. That's okay. So it doesn't hurt the lobbyist, but we can cut his power exactly in half by following that with a secret election, and we add the two together. The secret election allows the legislator to vote for what he honestly believes. He can vote for what he believes in. It's just another secret election. It doesn't sound fair. The plutocrat has wasted half his money. But it'll allow people to express what they really believe. It'll also encourage honest, decent people who really want to do the right thing to go into politics. Yes, they'll do things in the open that they're supposed to. They'll vote with their party. They'll vote with their contributor. But in the other one, they can do the guerrilla thing and they can laugh and they say, my God, if my sponsor knew what I was doing here, what the hell? Let's do it. I don't think there's any real law against it. And if there is a law, state by state, you can have an amendment. This one thing, one simple thing, very, 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 very simple, weird, but simple, can totally change the status of politics in our country. It's easy, easy, easy. Let's do it. See you next time.